Alright, hello, or welcome back to the Fighters Guild as we do this thing.
Come on, help us out here. Maybe a deadline's to me.
I like it spiced and powerful.
Oh my gosh, that was overwhelming.
I don't believe this. I'm not leaving until you let us in.
I wanted to hear them sing the song of the mead, but then it got too crazy. Alright. Walk it off, girlfriend. Walk it off. Okay. Oh, I'm not even in the right place. Alright. This scroll must be in the public dungeon, but we're not going to worry about that right this second. It's really hard for me to not want to go and read all the things. So when I came through Eastmarch the first time, the plugin that I used to look to make sure that I've found all the scrolls and whatnot was broken. And so now to see it, I'm like, oh no, I did miss everything.
Nice to see you, comrade. Our numbers aren't what they used to be. Live by the sword and all that.
Did you ever see Guildmaster Jofner come through here?
Sure, I remember him here, but not his business. I think he spoke with Akita a few times. I wish he was still around. Be interested to hear what he thinks of this contract, knowing the council's all torn up about it.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, you know. The Guild has always been about our short, simple contracts. One and done was the mantra a lot of the lads used. Now this long-term thing with the anchors? The coin's good, but it's a big change. Not everyone likes it, that's all.
Thanks, Ruin.
Welcome to the hall, comrade. I bet you've got some good tales to tell of our war on the anchors.
Actually, I'm here to ask about the former guildmaster. Did you ever see Jofner here?
Sure, of course. Had me set out some supplies for him a few times. He said he was going out to Ragnthar, that weird old Dwemer ruin. I kept telling him the mages had already emptied it out, but he kept telling me he needed to go.
What was that about the Mages Guild?
Oh, studying it and such. Ragnthar is weird. Unique, I guess you'd say. See, nobody really knows where it is. Physically, that is. It has an entrance near here, right? But the mages say stepping through the door is some kind of...
Some kind of what?
Temporospatial claudication. I think that's what they call it. Anyway, it means the ruins inside are all scooped out of time and space. There are entrances to the place all over Tamriel, but nobody knows where it really is.
Did he tell you why he was going out there?
He said he was meeting someone, that he had to meet with them somewhere safe, that what they were talking about was very important. Guess that's why Jofnir went to the trouble of going to that weird old place.
Hey, thanks for your time. Okay, one more. I know we were popping through here before. Are you upstairs? You're totally upstairs, aren't you?
Looking to crack some Daedric skulls? I've got what you need.
Hey, did you ever see Guildmaster Jofner come through here?
Yes, he actually visited a few times in the months before he died. Always came into town dirty and smelling like boots after a hard march. Never asked why. Didn't seem like a thing he was likely to tell me.
Alright, right, thanks.
Go carefully, comrade. Uncertain times in Tamriel. Only thing you can be sure of is a good weapon.
Thanks. Hey, Papa. I kind of want to do it's a fresh of a start, a new day, and I kind of want to do my writs, but I do not like doing my writs in here. The map setup is awful. Here's some doors.
Come, have a drink with me.
I just was looking at this outfit. It's got these deep cutouts around the hip right there, and yeah. Anyway. This wagon used to always have a treasure trove, but I'm not seeing it.
Welcome. This one is anxious to get moving. Aleph will lead the way to Ragnthar if you're ready.
Sure, lead the way.
Here we go. Try to keep up, yes? Follow, comrade.
Yeah, if you didn't glitch out,
This one cannot wait to taste the air in Ragnthar. Jofnir visits a remote Dwemer ruin just before his death. No coincidence. And now the guild openly opposes a Daedric prince. Risky, risky. To throw the guild against such power, foolish. This one remembers when we fought goblins, bandits.
Are you stalling?
Small contracts, one and done, yes? Almost there. Be on your guard.
Good find, cohort.
And here we are, Ragnthar. Welcome to Ragnthar. The barrier here is a relic of its builders. They did something very strange to this place.
What did they do?
Ragnthar is twisted out of space. This entrance here will allow us in. But it is not really here, if that makes sense. Lucky for us, Aleph came prepared. She can bring the door into focus. Let us inside.
How are you going to do that?
In her travels, Aleph has learned little tricks and techniques. She has fought mages, Daedra, the undead, even werewolves. You don't hunt monsters as long as she has without learning a thing or two.
Alright, well, after you then.
This one will just be a moment. The sound of gears. Watch yourself.
The strange case of Ragnthar. Ragnthar is a mystery within a mystery. Modern scholars agree there is just no reason for Ragnthar to exist in the strange way it does. And that is about all scholars can agree upon when it comes to the strange case of these ruins. Even lay people know that the Dwemer, or dwarves as they're more commonly known, vanished from the face of Tamriel. The reasons or cause behind their disappearance are a matter of much speculation, a subject for numerous other texts. What is not in dispute is what they left behind. Numerous ruins, some still patrolled by their unique metal constructs. Exploring a Dwemer ruin is seen in many research and adventuring circles as a rite of passage, as even the most well-trod ruin might still contain dangers. As a result, there's a large body of work on the subject of Dramira ruins and their eccentricities. To be sure, there are a number of unusual finds within the ancient dwarven holdfasts. Towering machinery, shafts that allow sunlight to reach thousands of feet below ground, roaring waterfalls powering still active and incomprehensible machinery. There are many ruins that are stunning to the eye and senses. None of them match Ragnar when it comes to stunning the mind. For you see, Ragnar has numerous entrances spread across Tamriel. It is literally a space out of space, twisted out of reality. Its physical location is actually unknown. Observations made within the site suggest it was once situated within the mountains of Hammerfell, but a precise origin point has never been determined. What is known is that by stepping across the threshold into Ragnar, you leave Nirn, and no one knows why. For indeed, the greatest question posed by Ragnar is why? Why would the Dwemer expand the numerous amounts of magical energy required to remove a complex from known reality? I call this effort a temporal-spatial claudication, literally a twisting of time and space. Herein you'll find this humble scholar's numerous observations about the site. I extensively studied the remaining constructs of machinery here, as well as made numerous suppositions about the intent of its creators. I think you'll agree the more we learn about the site, the more there is to uncover. Why so many candles? And why was there a thing right? There's a seat. Well, the only weird thing is the thing that was right in the middle of the room.
An impressive tactic. Are you well, comrade? Did it harm you?
No, I'm fine. What's going on?
A protective barrier. With something inside, Aleph can sense a great power here. Formidable. But this one knows a spell to negate it.
You can bring it down?
Not without your assistance. Aleph will subdue the crystals. You must destroy them. Your window will be short. The spell is taxing, and Aleph can only maintain it for so long. Be quick.
Got it. I'm ready.
Prepare yourself. Move your paws quickly. Now, destroy the crystals. Good. Now to examine the body.
Little of the body remains. It's clear from the size that it was once a Nord. Settled within the ribcage, you catch a glimpse of the guild insignia.
That did not sound good. It is a trap. An Aurora here.
You're interrupting scholarship. Aleph is pleased to have you at her side.
There's a guild insignia on the corpse.
Let Aleph see. This is Yafnir's. His body here, but why? He was to be interred near his home in Eastmarch.
The barrier was around his body.
Keeping us out, yes. But perhaps also keeping him in. Aleph has tried to have Yafnir summoned from Aetherius, and it has never worked. Perhaps now, Aleph has an idea.
What's your idea?
Perhaps with the barrier down, we speak to him directly. This one knows how to reach out. Aleph can draw him to this place, so close to his body. What do you say? Are you ready to get some answers?
Yes, I'm ready.
You have seen the spirit of Yafnir, but always just for a moment. This one believes we can summon him, speak to him, learn who murdered him.
You can do that?
Aleph told you she has power. Magical gifts, connections to lands beyond. She will use them to draw the spirit to this place. Then we shall see, yes? We begin.
Go ahead. Are you
Aleph will start the ritual.
starting to doubt she was going to, actually?
Who summons me?
Hush, spirit. Aleph will ask the question.
What do you wish to know? I will tell you what I can.
Aleph demands the name of your murderer. Who killed you, Yafnir?
It was the Argonian. My subordinate sees all colors.
This one knew it would be so. Begone, spirit. Aleph is done with you.
I have done as you asked. Release me to walk in Sovngarde.
Go. Aleph will call for you again soon. Sovngarde indeed. You heard the guildmaster. Sees all colors. She murdered Yafnir.
It's hard to believe.
Perhaps for you, this one has suspected all along. The lizard was the one to become guildmaster. The lizard was the one who set us on this crusade. Aleph smelled something foul on the wind.
What happens now?
Find Merrick and the council. They are probably still in their moot at Fort Amul. They need to know about this, and they will heed your word. Aleph shall remain and search for more clues.
Okay, I'll see it done. Oop, sure, I'll take that.
We can use this.
I know I've said it before, but sometimes when he says that, like, we can use this, it's very hard for me not to be sarcastic with him and be like, yeah, we can use this. Okay,
Planning to improve your equipment while you're here? Smart.
I don't actually, but thanks.
What news do you have?
It's bad, Merrick. Sees all colors killed Yofner Yicesblade.
I didn't even want to let myself think it. When she disappeared after your visit to the Ayleid ruin. What is your proof, my friend? The Council will need solid evidence.
Aelif summoned Yofner and Ragnar.
Aelif did what? Stendar's breath, that's disgusting. I'll have to talk to her when she returns. But I suppose it did answer our concerns. Oblivion take lizards and cats both.
What's the next step?
Sees all colors will be found and thrown in a cell. Stay in touch, comrade. We will need you when the time comes. Until then.
The guild has need of you, comrade. I have an urgent message for you.
What's going on?
Aelif needs to speak to you immediately. I don't know what happened. She looks grim, so it can't have been good. You should find her as soon as possible.
I will. Where is she?
She's waiting for you at the Rift in Guildhall in the Rift. Good luck, comrade.
Has Sees All Colors been found?
Not as far as I know. Every member of the guild received instructions to detain her if she's sighted. I still can't believe she killed Guildmaster Iceblade. Tribunal, protect us.
I know that the game, like, certain aspects of the game really confuse me. Especially when it came to these side quest lines. The whole Reddit and Google and all of that was really hard to follow to try to figure out where am I going. Okay, this way and then to the left. To try to figure out the order that I was supposed to do these quests in. And they're acting like I should have been doing these quests the whole time that I was leveling up. But yet, that's not how it worked out. And I don't know. I'm so confused. Guess I'll take care of this. We said the Rift, right? That's where I'm supposed to be going. Alright, welcome back. I went and did my writs real quick. Get them out of the way.
It is good Berah found you, comrade. The bright moons know Aelif is glad to see you again. She would trust no one else for the task before us today.
What are we going to do?
The council has spoken. Sees All Colors never returned to the fold after your visit to Abagarlis. She has fled. She is guilty. She must be killed.
If she hasn't been found yet, how will we locate her?
I have an idea, but we must confer with Merrick. He's returned to the Earth Forge to finish work on the prismatic core. Aelif is ready to open a portal, take us straight to his side. Are you prepared?
Yes, I'm ready.
Seems like we were just here, yes?
By forge and fire we prep for war.
Ah, you hear Merrick there at the forge. He has already begun.
With war in our eyes, we ready to die.
Just hum into himself.
This prismatic weapon could be a powerful force against Molag Ball, yes?
With death in hand, we bear our blades.
It is a difficult task we undertake today, to hunt a comrade.
By Stendar's blade, we will settle the score.
I'll begin the ritual.
My friends, you came just in time. I'm almost done. My work here is nearly complete, comrade. The core will soon be a weapon once again.
Truly?
I believe so, oh my comrade. There's really only one way to find out. You will bear it into battle. The ultimate test will come against the Mortum Vivicus itself.
What's the plan?
No doubt Aleph has already told you of the Council's decision. The province generals have condemned Colors to death. She never returned to any of her quarters. She seems to be avoiding guild members. My friend, I don't know what to think.
How do we find her?
Aleph has a plan. Everything about what she proposed sickens me, but we are desperate. She believes Jofnir can find Colors, track her somehow, that they are linked. She also thinks... Bah!
What?
She thinks Colors has turned on us. That she's gone over to the Prince of Lies. That if we can find her, we'll find the Vivicus. Enough! My friend, before you speak to her, I must ask of you a question.
Yeah, what's that?
The one bright spot in the room. The prismatic weapon. I can forge it in any form you desire. Stendar himself speaks through my craftsmanship today. What will you wield? A great sword, a long sword, a staff, or a bow?
A staff.
A fine choice, oh my comrade. It will be done. Speak with Aleph and I will have a gift for you shortly.
Thank you, Merrick.
Let us summon our old friend. He will know where his murderer hides.
Damn it, Cat. Can't you let an old ghost be at peace?
Not just yet, old Nord. Aleph has one more question for you. Where is Caesar Colors? Where does she hide?
You know I cannot. I cannot tell you. He holds me bound.
Tell Aleph, or she will show you what it means to be bound.
She sought out the Mortum Vivicus. It's in the halls of submission. Don't go, comrades. She's...
Enough! Aleph is up to the challenge. But don't worry, Jofnir. She will let Molag Ball know how helpful you've been.
What?
The weapon is ready, comrade. Take it from the anvil and follow us.
Why are we letting Molag Ball know? I'm actually really suspicious of her. Why did you say that you would let Molag Bol know how helpful that Jofnir was? Aleph.
Onward and upward. Gratifying resolution.
Just a moment. Aleph recognizes this. Yes. These crystals control access to the room ahead. Comrade, focus on that first crystal.
Oh. I didn't even know we knew how to do
By the
that.
mace, it worked. Comrade, come to this crystal here. Merrick, you focus on the one by the door.
I've got it.
That's it! Merrick, you hold that beam. Aleph will use the last crystal to open the door. We are almost there.
I'm very suspicious. I mean, it could be as simple as that Seasal Colors was the true person who killed him, but I don't like how she said she'll tell Molag Bal how helpful Jofnir was.
Just one more beam and we are through this door. Success! Let's go. Seasal Colors must be close.
Feels like the old days, Aleph. Let's get this done.
You must stop Aleph before it's too late.
Colors, we know. We know about Jofnir.
You what? No, my comrade. My friend. You have been deceived.
Did you kill Jofnir or not?
I did. Comrade, I served the Daedric Prince Meridia. She blessed me with a sacred mission. I mobilized the Fighters Guild to defy Molag Bal. Jofnir would not listen to me.
And you had to kill him?
The anchors were a danger to everyone on Tamriel. I received reports that cultists had begun harvesting souls for some kind of weapon. Jofnir would not listen. I had to act. My friend, I trust you, as does the Council. I put my fate in your hands.
Talk to me, Colors.
What would you have me say? The Prince of Lies is everywhere. He undermines Meridia's efforts, places whispers in our ears. I tried to explain it to Jofnir and Ragnthar, but he wouldn't listen. He refused to hear my words.
Whispers in her ears?
Yes. Surely you have seen the darkness within Aleph. I didn't know, not for certain, but I believe she serves the Lord of Lies, and consorts with his minions.
You could have spoken to Merrick.
I know. I should have. But Merrick is a servant of Stendarr. I feared he would react badly to my love of the lady. As if she were like that foul schemer Molag Bal.
I decided what to do.
I know your decision will be just. What have you decided?
Your quest is just. Let's finish and go.
Idiot! Must I do everything? In Molag Bal's name, die! By the Master's grace, I summon his funds. May they power me with his wrath to crush my enemies. I can feel his power coursing through me. Minions of Molag Bal, hear my words and defeat the enemies of the mace. You can't skip them.
Ruinous ebullition!
master's will be done.
That was intellectually stimulating.
I'm not really scared
I
though.
will take care of you myself.
A boon for my servant. Receive my power and destroy them.
Oh, goodness. Aleph.
Aleph, you miserable failure. You are not worthy of my gifts.
Comrade, you've done it. I am free. Free from Ragenthar's barrier and that dark cat's shackles.
Why are you here, Jofnir?
I am here to keep you safe, comrade, and to help you see this task done. You must destroy this abomination, this Mortum Vivicus.
What should I do?
Throw the weapon into the center of the construct. Molag Bal's dark plot will be at an end. Don't be afraid. I will keep you safe, my comrade.
I'll see it done.
You've done it, comrade. I will light your way home. You've done well, my friend. The Mortum Vivicus is destroyed.
Thank you for your help, Jofnir.
It has been an honor to save the guild I served in life. Now the council has assembled. You should speak to them. Unless Hakruba has changed a great deal since my death, she won't like to be kept waiting.
Okay.
She intimidates me as well, comrade. Do not worry. I'm sure Hakruba will treat us fairly. Stendar make me truthful.
Do you think they'll agree with my decision?
Comrade, the council has faith in you. I have faith in you. As does Stendar. What you did for the good of the guild and all of Tamriel. I know they will support your choice.
Okay.
Comrade, it is good to speak with you again.
And you, Countess?
Bera told us of Alif's plan to hunt Seize All Colors. I see that Merrick and the spirit of Jofnir Iceblade accompany you. Tell us, for all, and the Eight to hear. What happened?
Merrick, Aleph and I traveled to Oblivion tracking Seize All Colors.
Carrying out our sentence, punishment for her foul deed, and yet I notice that she still stands hale and whole. Why is this?
She confessed to the crime, but she convinced me her cause was just.
Truly? Just? The murder of a brave and fair-handed leader was just? What words did she weave to convince you of this?
She is a priestess of Meridia. She sought only the destruction of the Mortum Vivicus.
I see. I know Meridia is an enemy of death across Tamriel. A light in the darkness, but still. Very well. We will deal with her in a moment. Where is the Khajiit Aleph?
She tried to kill us, and she was a follower of Molag Bal. I slew her and destroyed the Vivicus.
Yet more betrayal. I've known for years that her tongue was forked. But the Lord of Lies! You have cleansed an evil corruption from the guild, comrade. We owe you a debt of gratitude.
What about Merrick? He was innocent in all of this.
You do not need to worry about Merrick. We have already reached our decision about him. However, Seize All Colors. Comrade, normally we would never allow a Daedric worshipper to remain close to the guild leadership, but these are desperate times.
She did what she felt she had to. Let her serve the guild.
It brings me some unease to admit, but I think you're right. And I believe I know just what service she can offer. If you will, comrade, attend me at my side.
As you say,
We have some matters to discuss.
As you say, Countess.
Seize All Colors. Present yourself to the council. The Council has decided we will honor the contract to fight the Daedra. Meridia continues to provide coin through her worldly servants. But we cannot allow a murderer to remain Guildmaster.
I understand.
We have decided to award you a new title, the Light of the Guild. You will advise the new Guildmaster in all matters relating to the Daedra for the rest of your days. Penance for the blood on your hands.
Thank you, Countess. I will not let you down.
You are dismissed. Merrick, present yourself to the Council. Merrick Eteswala, in light of your service to the Guild, in light of your sound judgment and brave heart, we cannot think of anyone more appropriate than you. You, Merrick, are to be the new Guildmaster of the Fighters Guild.
It will be your responsibility to oversee completion of the contract established by Seize All Colors.
Remain vigilant against the forces of Molag Bal.
The Guild is a shield, a bastion for the people of Timriel, where it will.
You've been quiet, Merrick. What do you have to say about all this?
I thank you, Council members. I accept this position with honor and grace. I swear to my ancestors, I will not let you down.
Now, Guildmaster, please see our friend out. We have much to discuss, and little time in which to plan. Comrade, we wish you well in your travels, and look forward to our next encounter.
Come, comrade. You can't do much good hiding in this forge. Let's get you back into the fight.
He's just calmly standing next to that fire. Maybe it feels good.
Speak with me a moment, comrade. Who could have known we'd be standing here like this, my friend? You destroyed an artifact of the Prince of Lies, and I'm the new leader of the Fighters Guild.
Congratulations, Merrick.
Stendar's sweaty sword arm. I still have trouble understanding everything that's happened. Aelif dead, a minion of Molag Bal, and Seize All Colors. Did we do the right thing?
She was trying to do the right thing, and now you'll be there to mind her.
Aye, you're right about that. But Aelif was my friend, comrade. I'd known her for... We used to joke, you know, about what we'd do if we led the guild. Without her, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, what do you want to do?
Do you have a favorite tavern? Ha! Right now, my friend, I will rest. What comes tomorrow comes then, and only Stendar knows what challenges we'll face. For now, I will talk to the Council and plan for that tomorrow.
Is there anything else before I go?
Yes, actually. I'll make sure the way to the Earthforge remains open to you from now on. I've found that the gear forged here often has special qualities. You might find it to your liking. Good luck, my friend.
Thank you, Guildmaster.
Perhaps we can complete a writ or two on our downtime, hmm?
This great time of unrest within the guild is at an end. You've done very well, comrade.
Yafner, what are you doing here?
I am bound for Sovngarde and the halls of Iskramor. But before I take my leave, I would make for you a gift. The prismatic weapon. I retrieved it from where it had fallen after the Mortum Vivicus was destroyed.
Oh, well, I'm honored, Yafner.
You are a true hero of the guild, comrade. You deserve nothing less. What's more, consuming the Vivicus has unmade the weapon. It is once again in its primal form. I can return it to your hand in any shape you desire. What do you say, comrade?
A staff, if you please.
Comrade, I grow very tired. My time here on Tamriel has gone on far too long. I go now to join my ancestors, to feast in the halls of those gone by. I go knowing that the Fighters Guild is in very good hands.
And then there's now a portal. Fair enough. Alright, so up next we will do the Mages Guild, and that's going to be in preparation for the June update, where we're going to continue on a story. So after you guys are done watching this portion, I'm going to show you the update that came in April, where we continued on the story. So I know that it's going to be really a bit, it's going to feel like it's out of order, kinda, because I'm going to show you the Fighters Guild questline that we just did, and then I'm going to show you April's update, but April's update comes...
Wait till you hear. The wolf was with the worm cult.
We're gonna... Okay, hold on, we gotta leave the guys talking, and it's... Okay, so...
The situation is bad
oh
enough
my gosh.
I don't think
NPCs.
you making it worse.
Shut up. Okay, so you're gonna have this series where we did the Fighters Guild, and then we're going to jump forward in time till after the events of Cold Harbor, and I'm going to show you the April's update, which is the April's update is the prologue quest that leads to the big update that's coming in June with that story that's coming out. Which is going to be really quite exciting. But then we're going to jump back in time again, and I'm going to do the Mages Guild storyline, which takes place before the events of Cold Harbor. It's very confusing, and I guess timey-wimey time flow happening in Elder Scrolls. I remember this was something that had really frustrated me in one of my very first playthroughs, because I did not understand the affinity symbol of how time works. So the way to think of it is we played the story up to Cold Harbor, and then after the events of Cold Harbor, time is kind of reset, even though we maintain all of our memories, and we're kind of sent back in time to replay the other factions, but also replay the rest of the story. So that's kind of how that's working. Very confusing, I know, but I'm going to try my best to show it to you in the least confusing way, but I know that's really hard because there's 200 episodes of story already on the playlist, so how does that play out? I don't know what to tell you guys. But I will try my best to show it to you in the least confusing way possible for you and for myself. So thank you for keeping me company, and I will be back with another episode very soon.